Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm John, and I'm really happy you're listening today.
Hi everyone, I'm Olivia. Today we're going to talk about something fun and very useful, and that is how to talk about taste in English.
Yes, taste is something we talk about every day, especially when we eat food, drink coffee, or try something new.
And many English learners know basic words like good or bad, but they want better and more natural ways to describe taste.
Exactly, so today we'll talk naturally, like real people, and share easy ways to talk about taste in daily conversations.
Let's start with the most common taste words. In English, we often talk about sweet, salty, sour, and bitter.
Yes, for example, chocolate is usually sweet, chips are salty, lemons are sour, and coffee can be bitter.
These words are very simple, but they are very powerful when you use them correctly.
Let's imagine we're eating dessert. I might say, this cake is very sweet, but not too sweet.
And I might say, I like sweet food, but I don't like it when it feels heavy.
That sounds very natural and clear.
Now let's talk about salty food. People often use salty when they talk about snacks or fast food.
Right, you can say these fries are too salty, or I like salty snacks in the evening.
You can also say, this soup needs a little more salt, which sounds polite and normal.
Sour is another interesting taste. People usually talk about fruits or drinks when they say sour.
Yes, for example, this orange is a bit sour, or I don't like very sour candy.
Some people enjoy sour food, and some people really don't.
Now let's talk about bitter. Bitter is often used for coffee, dark chocolate, or some medicines.
You can say, this coffee tastes bitter, or I'm not a fan of bitter flavors.
That sounds much better than just saying, I don't like it.
Now let's move beyond basic taste words. People often say food tastes good or tastes bad, but we can be more specific.
Yes, instead of saying good, you can say, this food is delicious, or this meal is amazing.
And instead of saying bad, you can say, this doesn't taste very nice, or the flavor feels strange.
Let's talk about texture, because taste is not only about flavor.
Texture is how food feels in your mouth. For example, you can say, this bread is very soft, or these chips are really crunchy.
You can also say, this meat is too chewy, or the soup feels creamy.
Now imagine you're at a restaurant. The waiter asks, how is the food?
You can say, it tastes great, or the flavor is really nice.
If you want to be honest but polite, you can say, it's good, but it's a little too spicy for me.
Spicy is another word people often confuse. Spicy does not mean hot in temperature, it means hot in flavor.
Yes, you can say, this curry is very spicy, or I can't eat very spicy food.
That's a very common conversation in daily life.
People also talk about taste when they cook at home.
Right, someone might say, please taste the soup and tell me if it needs salt.
And you might reply, it tastes fine, but maybe add a little pepper.
Now let's talk about drinks. People often describe coffee, tea, and juice.
For example, this coffee tastes strong, or I like my tea light, not strong.
You can also say, this juice tastes fresh, which sounds very natural.
Sometimes people talk about taste using feelings.
Yes, like, this reminds me of home, or this tastes like my childhood.
Those sentences are very emotional and very natural.
Now let's share personal preferences.
I can say, I prefer sweet food, especially desserts.
And I can say, I enjoy salty snacks more than sweet ones.
This is a great way to keep conversations going.
Let's imagine we're trying a new dish for the first time.
I might say, this tastes different, but I like it.
Or I might say, the taste is interesting, but I need time to get used to it.
You can also talk about taste changing.
Yes, for example, I didn't like coffee before, but now I enjoy it.
That's a very common real-life sentence.
Let's give one full example together.
Sure.
This dish tastes amazing. It's a little spicy, but the flavor is rich and balanced. I really enjoy the texture as well.
That sounds very natural and confident.
Before we end, let's give one simple tip.
When you talk about taste, try to explain how it feels, not just if it's good or bad.
That will make your English sound more natural and interesting.
All right, everyone, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
We hope this conversation helps you talk about tastes more confidently in English.
Thank you for listening.
See you in the next episode.